Hey YouTube, what's happening? This is Northwest Stacker coming to you with a big thank you to everybody that has watched my videos. All the people that have commented and subscribed to my channel, thank you so very much. I would have never guessed in a million years that someone would actually watch one of my videos. I really do appreciate it, and thank you so much for your support. I wanted to do a quick video on social media, and if it's messing with my stack a little bit. As a new stacker, I don't have a ton of weight. I have a few hundred ounces in my stack, and I'm trying to add more every month. And I'm doing that by, having a very focused effort on 3 categories. The first one's American Silver Eagles. That's a definite, for sure thing to have in your stack. The second thing is junk silver, or some people call it 90% silver. Some people call it spending silver. Some people call it constitutional silver. Whatever you call it, I think it's really important to have in your stack. And the third aspect of my stack, or my foundation, is generic silver rounds. Between the generic silver rounds and the constitutional silver, it helps offset the high premium from the American Silver Eagles, because I'm getting the American Silver Eagles for $2.40 normally above spot. Last week I did get a good deal from a local coin seller, and he gave them like 8 of them to me for $1 above spot. Like I said in my previous videos, they weren't the best condition, that's for sure, but I would never pass up an American Silver Eagle for $1 above spot, that's for sure. But yeah, so social media for me is a little tough one, because when I watch all these great videos on YouTube, I see everyone unboxing a bunch of 2020 items, like the 2020 American Silver Eagles, the Britannias, the Canadian Maple Leafs. So much cool stuff out there. And it's great. I think it's fantastic for the community to, do reviews on the upcoming products or the new products. I think it's great. But at the same time, it makes me want to go out and buy the stuff. It makes me want to go get the Queen's Beast series, the Dragon series, because all this stuff is really, really cool. And the videos that our community members put out are great, and they're fantastic. But my concern is, if I go out and buy a bunch of high premium items, it's going to really start jumping my cost average in my stack up. And I'm stacking silver as a savings plan. I've got a 401k plan that I max out on. I've got cash saved up, and so I just didn't want money to be sitting in my bank account making 0.5% a year. So I decided to invest some of this money into precious metals. And I don't want to lose money, that's for sure. And so I'm trying to keep my cost average down as low as possible. Ideally, I would love my cost average to be in the low 18s. That would be ideal. And so my concern is, if I start buying high premium items, it's going to jump my cost average up to, 23, 24 bucks. And for me to break even at that point, I would need spot to hit 25 bucks, 26 bucks. And, I'm confident, down the road it will do that. But I don't want to risk losing a ton of money. And so that's the only reason why I want to be in the low 18s for my overall stack average. So when, the spot price of silver jumps up to 25 bucks, I'm making some profit, I'm definitely not losing money at that point. And so social media could be tough on new stackers, that's for sure, because sometimes it's hard to remember that the folks that are doing these reviews of, the Dragon Series rounds, they've been stacking silver for quite a while, and their foundation is pretty solid, unlike mine. I've got a small foundation, and so, I've got to work with what I've got. Same thing goes to, about Instagram. Instagram, I follow a ton of folks that pour their own silver. And, I like all their posts, and, I comment on their posts, but I tend not to buy poured silver because the premiums are just so high. And I'm not saying that to knock those folks that are pouring the silver. I think it's worth every cent that they're charging, because the amount of time and effort it goes to pouring silver is super time consuming, and trying to sell it, and then packaging it, shipping it, it all takes time and money. And so, at some point in my life, I think I'll get to a point where I can start buying these high premium items, and it's not going to really throw off my overall cost average in my stack. But, like I said, at the moment, I don't have that luxury. What do you guys think? I'm sure there's a lot of new stackers out there that, get trapped in that, oh, I got to get this new 2020 item, or I want to start buying a bunch of poured silver. And then, they don't realize that their stack is so expensive just because they just don't have the weight, and I don't have the weight. Compared to someone that's like international stacker that has, 5,000-6,000 ounces in his stack. And so if he buys, 20 poured pieces, it's not really going to hurt his overall cost average. I would love to get to that point at someday, but right now I just can't do it. So, it's taken me a lot of discipline and a lot of being talked off the ledge on making some of these purchases. But, I think when everything's said and done, stacking my foundation first is the right way to go. I would love to hear what you guys think. If you guys have the same problem of wanting to buy what you see, like Silver Dragons, International Stacker, Yankee Stacker, shows on their videos. Do you want to go buy the stuff, or do you just stay in your own lane and concentrate on your stack? So again, thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to watch my video. I really do sincerely appreciate it, for sure. Thanks again, and we'll talk to you later.